watch for that entire pack. But we have Manisha joining us now to fill us in with what we are seeing in terms of the base metal move. Hi, Manisha.
Thank you for that, Pavitra. So while the steel and the iron ore prices seem to be doing well, I can't say the same about the other base metal prices. We are looking at a lower end of range trading when it comes to most of them. Remember, the dollar index is trading at around multi-week highs. When you look at the Chinese data, the CPI and the PPI both have seen a contraction. The PPI numbers actually have seen a contraction for a 14th straight month in the month of November, and that seems to be weighing on. And then there are a string of things like the Moody's setting outlook on China on negative, the weak China property demand is still weighing on. That is the reason you have seen some pressure continue into that space. Zinc inventories are trading at a 2-year high. That metal is also trading on the weaker side. Aluminum is doing slightly better, and this is the reason you have seen those aluminum-backed equity markets also do better there. Apart from that, Nordnickel has said that nickel surplus could continue in the first half of 2024 as well. So that metal is trading slightly in the negative there. Markets also are looking at copper, where while the inventories have gained up by 230% since the mid-July, and the prices did see a decline of a percentage point yesterday, there is some opportunity buying which seems to have come back into this space as well. When you look at copper itself, the refined copper that is, the expectation from fast markets is that while the production is expected to gain up by 5% in this year, the consumption has gained up by 2.5%. And even as you've seen weaker data from China, China continues to be the biggest buyer when it comes to refined copper. The gains or the consumption has been up by nearly 7%. Next is a chart on your screens which tells you on what we've done in sense of metals in the past month and in this year as well. So as you can see, the only gainer that we see across board within the non-ferrous metals is copper, which has gained 3.5% for last month. But on an annual basis, that one also has seen a 1.5% of decline. Every other metal on a month-on-month, year-on-year basis is trading on the negative, and the underperformance that we have seen is coming in clearly from nickel. But it is the US inflation data today and the US Fed meeting tomorrow. So the next 24-48 hours promises to be quite eventful in the international markets, and that would keep the metal prices quite choppy.
Indeed, big macro cues lined up over the next 48 hours. Manisha, thank you very much for putting the spotlight on what's happening in commodities. Get into a break.